I'm Jeremy Orr, a graduate of the College of Social Sciences in 2009 and a graduate of the MSU College of Law class of 2016. I serve as a Director of Litigation and Advocacy Partnerships at Earthjustice, and I am really honored to be receiving this award. So I serve as a civil rights and environmental lawyer where I mainly work with our attorneys around the country to ensure that they have the skills and cultural competencies necessary to engage the most impacted communities suffering from environmental degradation. It was freshman year that I sat down with my academic advisor at Student Athlete Support Services and said, hey, this is what I'm passionate about. I like working with people. What kind of degrees exist to allow me to do that? And she helped me work through that, and it allowed me to learn a lot about who I was as a person and what I value, but it also required me to do an internship. And it was an internship at a community center that exposed me to what it would look like to go beyond community service and get into justice-oriented work. And it was, this major at MSU and this required internship that led to, all of the work that I do now. And I have some terrific memories from my time as a student, both in undergrad and then when I returned for law school. When I think about undergrad, I think about my time as a student athlete, right? But also it was a time where I was able to kind of find myself. And then my time at the law school was just as great as undergrad. And particularly in undergrad, I spent so much time as a student athlete, I didn't have much free time. So by the time I returned for law school, I was just a student. I got to do all the things on campus that students do that I didn't get a chance to do in undergrad. I was elated to learn that I was receiving this award. Being a Spartan is part of my identity, not just where I went to school at, it's not just where I got my degrees. It's a place where being here is intertwined with who I am. And I want to start by thanking the MSU Alumni Association as well as the Office of Advancement for giving me this award, in particular Terrence Storrs and Katie Pike for shepherding my nomination and the process along. I want to thank my mother and father who have sacrificed for me and my brothers so much over the years. I want to thank my brothers, Jonathan and Jason, who have been just the consummate role models and paving the way for me. I want to thank my sister-in-law, Haiti, and my nieces and nephews. If anybody asks me what gives me the most joy out of life, it is being an uncle. I want to thank all of my friends and family back home who have invested in me and been there for me and supported me for years. Wanting to thank the athletic department, like coaches and teammates at MSU football and MSU track and field and cross country. I learned so much about myself and what it means to be a true team player in that experience. The staff at Student Athlete Support Services who helped me really chart out a career. I want to thank the law school, Dean San Ambrosio, for providing me with an opportunity to come back and teach. I also want to thank the Varsity S Club, who has allowed me to continue to engage with my former teammates and Spartans all over the world. Last but not least, my faith is a big part of who I am, and so I do want to thank God for calling me to do this work of protecting the earth and protecting creation and protecting human health in a way that I feel as I was kind of destined to do. I'm a former two-sport student athlete. To be receiving this award for career accomplishments, it's affirmation that I chose the right path, I chose the right career, and that my work is actually having an impact in people's lives.